like I look like I'm on my deathbed. Like
Could you see an improvement though?
Yeah, but still, yeah. Even when I think I'm doing well, when you look at the videos, you can see I just a little too stiff. And I also notice I'm trying to keep my feet on the ground, but as a result, I'm not really going high enough, and I'm not getting that real graceful high movement. So I like to work on trying to get a little higher and more graceful and less kind of robotic.
Right. Okay, let me take the Viennese waltz off here. Do you want me to put some waltz, regular waltz in the background?
Let's do some mechanics first.
Okay, got it. It kind of just stopped anyway.
Marsha, we resumed the Monday night class, so she's teaching intermediate waltz technique.
Oh, great.
So what I want to do is reconcile some of what she's teaching with what you're teaching, and maybe you can kind of give us a few more pointers to help us. So let me tell you what I think she's telling us.
Okay.
To do. I could be wrong, so Marsha, if you're going to watch this,
yeah, right.
you know.
Sorry if I misinterpreted.
So, okay, so the open box, right?
Okay.
So she says go diagonal center.
Yep.
And then she says first step, she's working on pitch 2. So heel lead, lean back.
Okay, now you said diagonal center, but you moved line of dance. There you go. So diagonal center would be.
We've been dancing in a circle. That's why. So that's why I'm thinking. A circle. So you're right. Okay. If line of dance is this way, then I guess.
And if line of dance, if you imagine line of dance would travel the same way the boards travel, and then if you to go diagonally across the boards would be.
Okay, that's why I was.
Diagonal center or diagonal.
We're all in a circle in the class, and so for us, diagonal center for everybody is kind of a little cockeyed.
Oh, right. And so, but you're in a square room still? Is the floor
in a square room, but we all form a big circle around the room, and so everybody's aligned differently because
yeah. See, that's the thing about being in a circle is that you can't be at the right alignments all the time. So I always do.
Okay, so when I line of dance here now it's clearer. So 45 degrees to line of dance. Is that where?
Yep.
Okay, so I think what she's telling us is
okay,
heel lead and lean back as you go forward, and then pitch this way as you point this way, and then. And she's also saying take big steps. The first 2 steps are big and the third is small is what she's telling us. I don't know if that's
okay.
So 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute, is that right? No, wait a minute. See that? I'm almost done. And then she says keep your legs closed and sort of cross them like this.
Yeah. So. Do you want me to just chime in on a few things, or you want to?
No, as we go.
Okay.
Because I could be misinterpreting what she's saying, but I like what you did the other day when we went exactly heel, toe point, that level of detail. I want to microscopically go through.
And what she's saying is all really good. It's like, so you want to keep your weight back when you step into it, so you're not going forward. So that was the first thing. And I'm stepping into the diagonal center. And one of the things that I talked about on one of the lessons is, if you're the one going forward, which you are now, that your feet have to turn on the floor because you have more distance. So my foot starts out here, but you'll notice that once I take this step, this foot will turn to a different direction. So it's pointing here now, and now, do you see where it's pointed now? And then it's going to go to here. So I'm not actually going to think about crossing my foot over. Because you can see I went in this diagonal first, and then I ended up going off this way. So I'm going first 2 steps here, third step is going to go down the line. Okay. So this goes diagonal, diagonal, and then backing line of dance. So I go here to here. Do you see where?
You're facing 45 degrees.
Yeah.
Diagonally.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And you can see that both of my toes turned here. And when I watched you at first, you took this step and then you were trying to, right? Okay. But if you let your foot go ahead and rotate to here, now my direction, this is actually called backing, because I'm getting ready to go backwards. So I'm already saying backing. Backing diagonal wall. Okay. That's what that's called with this. Okay. And then the third direction is called backing line of dance, and it goes to here. Okay. So now you can see I'm actually lined up with the boards.
That's very helpful because I wasn't aware of all these geometries like this. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's all pretty technical, but it really does help to kind of get a sense of it.
I'm an engineer too, so I think
exactly.
Angles and degrees. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know every time I take the step that my first step goes, I'm facing this way. My second step, I back that way. Third step, I back that way, right? So first step, I face here. Second step, I back the corner, and then I back line of dance. Now, and do you see how my feet are both?
Yeah, and then look at mine.
And that's only because you didn't let your foot turn. So that was the original direction, and then, so this time if you just watch my feet, you'll see them actually rotate to here. So both feet are here. And then both feet rotate so that they're both, and just let that one turn a little bit. Yeah.
Again, I was trying to not do that, and I did it again. Okay.
Yeah, do you see? So letting your feet turn helps you get around further. And the tendency is that we plant our feet, you know, and then we can't really get around.
See if I can do that without getting my foot tangled.
But now I would say that you went to that direction on at the end of the first step instead of at the end of the. So
I've got to go 45 degrees this way.
And then remember, you're going to be, when you take your side step, your back will be there. So forward, side, So and your second step should be in that.
More in that
so if here's my forward step, my second step is going to go that way, in the diagonal still.
1, 2.
Now stop right there, and you'll be right here. Right, and so turn both your feet to face there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where you want to get on the second step.
And then back line of dance.
And then as you move that one, this one's going to adjust.
Oh, see, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It starts out this way, but then it has to.
And then yes.
Okay. Wow. See.
And that's how you can get around that far without getting all twisted up. And if you imagine how you can get twisted up by yourself, then add another person there, right? And then you're all like, Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, so we're just taking it a little step further, because when you teach a class, you can't give all the information at once. So I'm just adding in, kind of filling in the blanks. She gave you sort of the outline of it.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been doing it all along, but I can tell I've been doing it real sloppily, and then, you know, so that's good.
But your engineering mind will appreciate this, right? Knowing exactly. Because then.
So, 1, 2.
Yeah. Yeah, much better. And if I take it a step, and if you just watch my feet one time, as I go here, you can see as this foot goes by, can you see how that one adjusts? And now as this one goes by, do you see just as it passes by, you can see where this one made the adjustment. Instead of going, it's going to pass by, and it adjusts right when it's passing by. So it's going to adjust here, it's going to adjust there.
Okay, I also noticed you went through, and then you came through and then back.
Yeah, and so whenever my feet pass, if I can keep them fairly close, then it swings underneath my hips and it's easier to balance.
I get to go and swing my
Right. We all kind of just like, yeah, and it throws your balance off. Much better. Yep, just a little adjustment with that foot.
You gotta really be, you have to be loose to do this, I think. That's the secret.
Much better. Yeah, much better.
If I think too much and I try to do this, then it doesn't work. You just have to feel like the music, right? So.
1, 2, 3, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that was very helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's finish the step now. So that's the first part, okay? So.
And then you want to be careful not to get too like crossed behind like that.
Yeah, because she has us crossing like this. So
yeah.
When you're saying that's not good.
Well, you know, she probably just didn't get into all the details of that. But when I go here, okay, so the actual step it's called CBMP. So I'm stepping kind of into the track of this foot, but I'm not stepping past it.
Okay, so
yeah.
Good.
So it
looks better than
too,
you know,
and the reason being is the next step as it goes back, if I'm here and I have to take a back step, then I have to get around this foot. My partner has to get around, but if I'm here, then I can collect this foot and step back. And then this step, because on the second half your feet don't turn because you're on the inside of the rotation. So your feet don't swivel on the floor, but the feet turn faster than the body. Do you remember me talking about that? So this is something that's going to be for all the dances. Your feet, when you're going backwards, you're on the inside of the turn, and your feet turn faster. And we use a term called pointing. So as I step back, backing line of dance with my right foot, my left foot is going to point into the corner, which is diagonal wall, but my body is kind of in between. So, and that allows my partner, sort of opens the door for my partner to go through, who has the longest distance to go. Then the next step is going to be facing. So as I go this way, everything is now lined up into that position. So I've turned the body into the same alignment as the feet.
And we're outside part.
Yeah. But you can see how, as I do this, see how that foot turned? But my body didn't turn yet because my partner, I have to turn my body at the speed that my partner can move across me. And if I just turn right away, my partner's going to get left way behind here. And then it's going to be a problem because then it's like my partner's way back here. Yeah.
Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, let me see if I got this.
So it's good with what she did already, right? To just, like I said.
We've been doing this a long time. This is like the third time we've been through this, and I've been doing it wrong all this time. So, you know.
Well, it's just that you can kind of keep adding more detail to it.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. So.
1, 2, 3.
And then.
1, 2, 3. So that you got the direction of the feet. Yep.
Okay, let's try it one more time.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then just make sure your last foot or your last step with your right foot goes this way and it doesn't continue to turn down the floor.
It's 45 degrees. I finish it at 45 again. Okay. Engineering.
Yep.
There we go. 45 degrees.
Yeah. Okay. And I think that's why a lot of men like dancing more than they thought they would because there is a system, right?
Okay,
and it's just like.
Try this here. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. 45 degrees. Here we go. 1,
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, much better.
At least I've got the roadmap in my mind. So before I did it, I really was kind of fuzzy. I wasn't sure exactly what I was supposed to be doing. Especially with the circly arrangement, you know, that was hard. Ready?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the reason that she says that third step is a little smaller is because that's one where you're stepping what they call outside partner. And so if I go too big, if I take this step on the outside, I go too big. Do you see how it kind of slides me past you? And
so
then I'm not.
She's also saying every step except the first one is the heel. Then she's saying toe, 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 toe. Is that right?
She didn't say that.
No, it's heel, toe, toe, heel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, okay, well.
Heel, toe, toe, heel.
Toe, heel, you come down, right?
You just come down.
I thought she said you do everything on toes except for the last step. So maybe I must have misunderstood that. So it's okay. Let's go. We're gonna do it not rhythmically, just go through the mechanics. Okay.
So it's heel, toe, toe, heel. And this one is toe, heel, toe.
Toe, heel.
Yeah.
See, I mean, I got it totally wrong.
You can't.
No, I swear I heard it was toe, 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 except for the last one. That's what I thought I heard. Ready?
Heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel. Right, and if you're going backwards on a one, it's going to be toe, heel. If you're going forward on a one, it's going to be heel.
Okay.
Right? You just can't do a heel backwards.
We'll do the mechanics a couple times and we'll try to do it smoothly. But for right now, just to get everything right. There we go. Heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, heel.
Whoop. Right, because yours is opposite.
Okay. I won't say anything. I'm just going to do this.
Yeah.
Awkward, but I think I did the whole toe parts correctly. But now let's try to do it more intelligently. Ready?
And the lady has a sort of a unique footwork. The lady's footwork is different, even though you're doing.
Help her with the ladies.
Yeah. And the last part of the ladies' footwork is one of the things that I have to say that most ladies never quite get it. It's because it's not what you would want to do naturally, because it has the rise and fall, and you feel the man rise up, so you want to rise up on your toes, but if I back up on my toes in a rise, I can't really travel as far. You can go pretty far forward on your toes, but backwards on your toes, you really can't get that same distance. So if you look at really old videos on YouTube, though, they danced on their toes a lot more, but they didn't move as much. Now they've, just like any sport, they learn how to jump higher, run faster, and move across the floor more, so they got more technical about the footwork. So the lady, when she backs up, she's gonna roll through the feet, and she's gonna rise, they call it a sympathetic body rise. So when he goes up, she's gonna stretch her body up, but she's not going to go up on her toes, because I can't really go anywhere and keep up with the distance the man can travel. So if I do the footwork just by myself, so you can see it on the video, when you go backwards, this is toe heel, this is toe, toe heel, and then this part of it, as I step forward, it's a 1, so it's a heel, and then my second and third step are going to be toe heel, where I'm going to roll through the feet. So this is heel, toe heel, toe heel. And you'll see that rolling, and that rolling allows me to keep up with the man. So if you do your part, and I'll go ahead and do my footwork as we do it. Okay. So right here, and I'll just say it right when I get here. I can roll, and now go ahead and take that last step and stand on it. Yeah. So let's do that one more time. And I can keep up with the distance that you travel forward if I roll through my feet.
I'm going to take big steps too, just to make sure we keep you honest.
Okay. And now this time I'm going to do it, and I'm going to keep up on my toes, so you can feel the difference of what it does. I don't know if you can feel it. I can still move quite a bit, but it kind of gets me stuck right there. And you're taking a big step.
Sometimes I feel like I'm wobbling or something.
Yeah. So it's one of the technical pieces that a lot of ladies never get, and they just dance it on their toes. But to really feel like I can keep up with the size of steps that you're actually already taking, it really helps to do that, or else it feels like he's running you down right there, right? Yeah. And that is, your last 3 steps are going to be forward with the heel, and I'll feel kind of like a lift, but then do you see how as this foot passed through, it rolled right there? So I went heel, toe, heel, and then this one would also be a toe heel, and you can see that toe allows me to keep moving the momentum, where if I put the toe down at a certain spot, the feet stop and the body keeps going, and he's still going, and it kind of knocks us over. So it is pretty technical, so even if you don't get it all the time, at least you kind of know that's something that you're going to keep striving for. Wow, it's pouring again, huh? 1, 2, 3, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. But that was better though, right? And right now you're used to stopping right here, and that's a pretty tricky spot to stop and have your balance.
Yeah, because you normally don't stop.
Right. So to be a little bit more technical about that, when you take those last 3 steps, if I just collect this foot, I didn't put any weight on it because that's going to be your next step, but I have it underneath me instead of...
okay.
Yeah?
Or else do 2 of the...
Or else go on to something else, yeah. And your footwork for those last 3 steps, right, which is you're going to step back, and this is toe heel. This step is going to be toe only, so the heel's never going to touch the floor. And then you can see again how this foot kind of brushes right past, and this is toe heel. And this one I'm just kind of collecting underneath because that's going to be my next step forward. So it's easy to do this. right? Do heels on both of those instead of toe, heel, toe, toe, heel.
Well, I kept going.
Yeah, and so the more you, even though it's like kind of technical, the technical probably isn't the most fun thing to learn, right? It's like, oh, instead of learning a new step or something.
Right.
But the sooner that you get that ingrained, the easier it is, because like a lot of people dance for a long time and they want to get better, but it keeps you can get to a certain level without having all the technical stuff, and then you can't really get any better. And so some of the people at that level, they want to get better, but then they got to come back and break so many habits, you know, because they didn't learn all of those good techniques in the beginning.
I'd like to get the bronze box, the bronze turning box, and the open box down pat where we can actually be good at it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then let's worry about maybe we can do a few advanced steps.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really how many steps that you can do; it's how you do them. Yeah. That and how you look to other people, but how it feels to you too, which is even more important, right? Because then you're synchronized, things are feeling good, and you're not like, oh crap.
So now try to put some music on. Let's see.
Okay. Good. I could see where the rotating boxes, the closed boxes where you rotated those had better flow in them.
I still feel like I'm in a neck brace.
Yeah, and you know what I noticed, and this is so common, it's like nobody makes new mistakes, everybody does. Because the lady standing on this side, it ends up that, you know, and the focus kind of gets over here. Instead of, do you see how I am here? If I'll do this towards the camera. So I have definitely my window here, so I can see what's going on around, because I got to do traffic and all that, right? Even though you're on that side, I'm creating a counterbalance away from you and not letting your momentum or your movement take me towards you. So I'm going to counter you by going this way, and you're that way, right? So we create this sort of kind of away from each other instead of both going into the same. And what I notice is, where I was saying before, wherever your eyes go, everything tends to follow. So if my eyes are kind of over here, then I'm going to be, if my eyes are over here, and now I'm going to have you relax this arm just a little bit, because I can feel you pushing it straight. Oh, you're double jointed too, aren't you?
I don't know. Am I?
Yeah, look at that. Yep. So keep that nice bend right there. Yeah, good. Now, feeling like, there you go. Now stay right where you are here, and I'm going to keep your elbows here. Now take yourself behind your elbow. Yes, yes.
Just looked at the video. And said to do that and then forgot.
Yep. So you start to kind of get in front of the elbows instead of behind. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so easy when you're trying to stay over here to the left to kind of push with that arm and get straight.
Okay, so we'll dance a bunch and you just call us on anything we're doing.
Okay.
You need a reference.
Okay. Time out. Throw in the flag. Yeah, and I keep my arms sending towards them instead of back away and the body coming.
But like, see, mine are going too far forward. We said mine should be further back or something.
Yeah, your tendency is that you kind of go too far right. That looks good. Yeah, nice. That looks nice through here and through here. Yep, that looks balanced. Now, stop right here. So bring yourself to this side of her. Now, I want you to start, and this is a kind of a little more advanced way to start. I want you to take this foot and point it to the side.
I know it's all good dancing.
Yeah. And bring yourself a little bit towards your head, towards the foot that's pointed. That's it. And then let me just,
take a picture.
there you go. And then keeping this here. And then just like you're hanging, like there's a hook right here and you're hanging from the ceiling.
Okay.
That's it. Now you tend to want to go that way. There you go. Nice. Now you're tipping towards her again with your head. There you go. She was like, I had enough of this following stuff. We're going this way. That was good, though, up to there. She was bored. When are we going to do something different?
So the other thing, after we do the...
It's so funny, though, when the lady's kind of like, okay, I'm done.
After the open box, she tells us to do a hover, not a twinkle.
Oh, yeah.
Is that common or different or whatever?
A hover and a twinkle is the same thing.
But the way she tells us to do the hover is, okay, we finish like this, like put your foot forward.
Oh my God.
No, we just do a hover, like two steps forward. And so one, second foot is right in between, and then she tells us to cock our shoulders just a little bit, and then lean our heads and fall over this or something.
Into promenade,
Yeah,
right?
It's a promenade, and then I did the cross the track thing.
Yeah, that's the same.
But we're used to a twinkle just being something very straightforward, not this in between the legs and over and all this other stuff.
I think it's just that she's a little bit more technical with it. So a twinkle and the hover, Michael Kim calls it a hover, and I know that.
Yeah, because they're taking lessons from Michael Kim,
right,
that's why.
Right. And a hover is an international term, and a twinkle is an American term. But a lot of people still just cross those over.
Right.
Like, nope. And it's always a hover and an international, but American you can call it whatever you want.
Several kinds of twinkle also.
Yeah, there's a progressive twinkle, and so there's a twinkle, a bronze twinkle, and there's silver twinkle.
Right, okay.
So a bronze twinkle closes your feet like this. And then it crosses over to there.
Yeah, right.
That's a bronze twinkle.
Right.
Now a silver twinkle is more progressive, and instead of closing your feet, that's where you step between her feet. So I'm going to progress towards you, and then you're going to turn out into promenade. So you're here to promenade.
So that's what she's showing us. It's a progressive twinkle. Right. Okay.
Or a silver twinkle compared to a bronze, or
Okay.
an open twinkle, or a closed, you know, where you close your feet.
That's why I got the nomenclature issue, because I was confusing silver and bronze.
Right. So the first twinkle that you usually learn is that when your feet close, because you're used to doing everything closed in the bronze. but then you start passing your feet, and that's mostly people like to do the passing more because it gives you more movement.
Yeah, okay.
But that is technically silver, and the other is bronze. So, and then hover is just a different name for the same pattern. Sort of interchangeable. So I know I have some students that take from Michael Kim and me both. When I always say hover if I'm talking to them because I know that they're used to saying that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so, like when she says to do the hover from this position, your leg is this way because we finished the step this way. So she says go.
1, 2.
And then turn our shoulders this way somewhat. And then
3.
And she says make sure you don't poke your hands out this way. It's kind of, you just kind of, you hesitate and you kind of fall. Sort of
and a lot of that is what it looks like and what you're actually doing is
a delay and then just kind of
So when you step forward here and you're in this rise and you rotate here, so instead of going, you can see how it kind of if I'm up in the rise and I just take this foot away, I just kind of fall away from that position without so it's easy to get that. So I really just want to go to here and get that rotation, as she said, and then just step through.
That looks so graceful. To actually do it is hard. Because you kind of want to, oh my goodness.
Right, and it takes a lot of strength in your feet because you're doing it on the rise. Where if you're doing the bronze one, you get to drop down. The silver one, I'm doing everything up in the air. The lead comes at the top of the rise.
So the actual step is, wait, I'm like finish this one, right? So it's 1, 2, rise, and then
And so your first step, and it all moves towards the diagonal, right? My first step is forward. The second step is diagonally forward. So instead of straight forward, it goes a little bit to the side, but not too much, but it goes between the lady's feet, like you said. Her step goes a little bit more sideways because then that's how you get her to be behind you so that when you come out in promenade, you're leading the way. Because it's easy to kind of send the lady in front of you. So my second step, you can see that diagonal, and then there's a brush, and then the third step is also, you can see as a diagonal in promenade. And then depending on what you do, like you typically do that open turn, open right turn afterwards. There are several things you could do, obviously.
Let's try the I'm just going to do 2 steps forward between your legs.
And now put yourself at a diagonal. Do you see how your foot is facing? So go diagonally across the boards.
And this one we're diagonally.
Yes.
So we're just going to walk it through. We're not going to actually do it.
So go ahead and stand on this foot. Get ready to step back with your right. He's going to step forward with his left.
Real slow. There you go.
1.
Go slightly right. Here.
2.
And then
3.
Oh yeah.
3. Yeah. 3.
And then from here.
And when you land 3, right, you'll be turned out here in promenade.
And then I'm going to go step across. 2.
Yeah. So once when you land in 3, so here's forward between her feet and into promenade. And then from here, we're both going to come forward. And then I'm going to go around you. So you're going to step, that foot's going to go between my feet here. And then I'm going to go back and your foot is going to go ahead and turn it this way. That's it, on the outside. So this is setting up outside partner. So the next step, your right foot is going to go on the outside of my left foot, or my right foot, excuse me. Yeah, right foot and right foot, isn't it? So your next step is going to be on the outside. So those 3 steps where I came around, you were here, you were in between, and then you were out on the outside.
So let's try that from...
You want me to do that with you one time?
Okay.
So from the twinkle going into the twinkle? Now, so go ahead and give me a little bit more space with this arm. Yeah, that's it. Relax this. There.
That shoulder again.
There you go.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3. And 2, make sure you come up onto the toe on your second step. Because that's where the lead is happening. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Then we both step forward.
Oh, no, I don't step across right away. Okay.
Right, and you see how...
I was taking a big step across right
Yeah,
away.
not,
So that's
not until the
right.
next step.
Right, okay,
Yeah. So we both step forward here.
Forward.
Then I step between your feet.
2,
Between your feet, and then I step on
3.
the out. This is called preparing for outside.
Okay.
Because the next step, I'm going to take outside
Okay,
partner.
and then I go back, forward. Is that what happens?
Yeah, and depending on what you're going to do there, I think you're going to do an impetus turn. Have you heard that
I
term?
think they call it
Or a heel turn or an
heel
impetus turn?
Sometimes they call it Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, right.
I think that's what we do.
And what that means is that the man, whoever does a heel turn, the reason that you do a heel turn is it keeps you right in the center so that your partner can get around easily. So you're going to be going back, pulling the right foot by the heel in towards your left, and then turning your toes. Now, but instead of turning them with your feet apart, I'm going to try to keep my toes together. Yeah. And then I'll come up and come out and promenade.
Okay.
Yeah. So it would be Charlie Chaplin if you did this. But I'm going to go ahead and do it nice and closed, nice and with the feet and legs.
We started this thing, right? And we're in this kind of position. So we just, not the music reading, just the mechanics. Okay, ready to go.
1, 2, 3. 1. Now you're going to both step forward. 1, 2, 3. And now right here, she's going to step on the outside as you step back and do your heel turn. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And those last 3 steps would go, you'd continue towards this diagonal. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, just 3 straight steps. Okay.
And the lady, because you're this way, you're in promenade here. Now you're going to take 3 steps starting with your right. And the lady goes forward, back, back. So she turns, but you keep going that direction.
I don't know how I've been getting through this because I've been totally in the dark.
Well, sometimes you kind of know where you're going, but you don't know exactly.
I just keep,
you know the
keep time with the music and fake it. You know, that's
right, right.
So okay, let's go from the finish shape. No, your foot is forward.
Yeah, you're getting ready to step back with your right foot. Yeah.
Diagonal.
Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now stop right there. Now here you want to go out this way.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. And now you're going to go forward, back, back, and you're going to go forward, forward, forward. So you're going to go forward, back, back. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Wow,
Yeah.
that is.
And then you can go into the left turn again.
Yeah, that's revolutionary. I can go around the floor doing this and doing it all wrong the whole time. Okay. No, I was faking it.
Good faker then, huh? She didn't even know.
No, I just showed it. Ready? So again, slowly just leave the mechanics, okay? Ready?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, now go forward, Linda. 1, 2, 3. Now stop right there. Come, you over rotated, so you're going to come this way. And now you're going to go forward, back, back, and he's going to go forward 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And if we started further down, you'd have enough room to do it.
Oh, this is fabulous. I feel like it's an awakening. See, I thought I knew how to do this. And okay, so
You want to start with the left
let's
box?
start from the left.
Yeah.
The left. We'll do the whole thing and go all the way down there. Okay, line it in.
There you go.
Inside.
That's it. There you go. And the reason I had you do that is just to create a little bit more balance to the left. Yeah. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Left turn. There you go. You got turned around, Linda, into a back step there instead of forward. Yeah. That was good, though. Yeah. You want to try that one more time from here?
Inside 45 degrees. Music all over.
Yeah, and that's good because you see how you're getting a little bit more onto that left side. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Keep going forward, Linda. Yeah, there you go. That was it. I noticed kind of right when you got over to that side, you got a little bit, and you'll probably see that in the video over.
Yeah, my head.
Yeah, and then it starts throwing your balance in towards her a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Much better though, right?
So at the end, I start thinking, well, we're getting to the end. And
Yeah, right.
Stop.
Right, right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Keep going forward, Linda. There you go. That's it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Yay. Good one. Got 3 of them. 3. Does that make more sense to you
The
now?
most important thing is she has to go forward, and that does.
Right, right. It's easy to get over-rotated there, and it makes you go backwards.
Okay.
But you can see how there's a design, right?
Oh,
to
yeah,
how
yeah,
it moves around the floor, and yeah. And if you turn more than that, you're doing the maximum amount of rotation that you can do on those and still stay in front, where you're not twisting away from each other. Yeah.
So we got the mechanics in better shape than they used to be, but we still probably look like robots.
Yeah, I mean, there's still something attention we could give to posture and footwork and that, but you know, you can only focus on so many things at once, right? And just to get the outline of the general where you're going, directional and that.
Yeah, we like the last time when you did all that footwork. That's what we're doing this afternoon. Had it on the TV and we're following along. And
Nice.
It really helps when you do
Yeah. I could definitely see a difference when you were dancing earlier. It's smoother, not picking up the feet, and and getting more flow through with the rotation.
The coronation is going to be in October.
Okay.
So we got 3 more months to work on this. Jerry will carry the flag for 3 more months.
Wow. She'll carry the flag for how many months?
Well, because normally it's in July, so she's the queen now.
Oh, 3 extra months.
3 extra
I was thinking October is more than 3 months away. Okay, I get it. Oh, so you get a little extra time to.
Right.
We got time to prepare, and she gets
So
to
I
be
think
quick.
just a few minutes left. Let's just go through it one more time.
Yeah.
Try to do it more smoothly, rise and fall, all of the above.
Of course, the song's ending. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Look in the diagonal. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Okay, I was speaking with you guys. We continue what I was doing before speaking. I skipped some of the.
As we're going up, he speeds up his count. So you count 1 count, and he has
Right.
I do the same thing with the guitar. I play the guitar, and all of a sudden.
Get faster and faster.
Yeah, get faster and faster.
So.
I know, I can keep the speed with my feet, but if I have to do something with my hands, like an instrument, yeah.
Yeah, that's 4 o'clock, so we did pretty good.
Yeah, that was so much better. I think you'll see an improvement on the video. I mean, like you said, there's still some things we'll do as you get more and more comfortable with all the alignments and directions that you're going, then you can pay more attention to some of the other details.
But at least we got the mechanics down for the important. I'm trying to think about, are there any other steps that we need the mechanics down to get a good foundation? Right?
Is there anything else that she did in the class that we didn't talk about?
What else did she do? That was basically it, right? In fact, she didn't even go through the Charlie Chaplin, that part.
So we got further?